Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today we have VenomGhost and TJCAT. TJ is in the Centrurion, and VenomGhost here is in the VK4502B. I don't see this tank very often. And well, it's actually, after the recent buff at least, quite a strong tank. Yeah, they recently buffed this thing, and it is quite tough. With 122mm gun, for instance, if you're playing a Russian tank, it is a beep to pen this thing, like almost impossible. Even the lower plate is almost impossible to pen. The machine gun, if I'm not mistaken, is not a weak spot, but this little driver slit here is, and that should be pennable by pretty much any gun. So if you're looking for a weak spot, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it's this little driver slit here at the bottom of the screen, and of course the hatch, but even the hatch is pretty well armored. Now, my games in tanks. This weekend I had a little bit of time to play tanks, a little bit on Friday, a little bit today on Saturday, and I kind of wish I didn't have any time. My God, Friday the E server was so incredibly laggy that I was just bashing my head against my desk, and you know, thinking it was my internet connection. No, well, I've been having issues with my internet connection, so you know what makes sense. No, it was the actual server being that laggy. Laggy. I switched over to the West server, which is even further away from me, and I had less lag. Way less. On the East server, tanks would constantly jump. I would constantly have no control over my tank because it was lagging. Then all of a sudden I would be pretty much sideways, and then there's the teams and the crap that was happening. And one problem with this tank is, of course, the depression. It is non-existent. I personally would have gone more over there because it's a lot flatter and depression is a lot less of an issue. But that's just me. So my games have pretty much been like TJ's game is going to be here in a second. You'll see what I mean. Take a shot, goes into a track, bounce another shot off our front plate. Yeah, this thing is tough. Can we get him? Can we get him? We actually take a damage shot there. Pretty sure that went through our frontal track wheel there. Let's actually zoom out. And TJ there just took a shot into the side. I think from the T44 by the looks of it. Not entirely sure. Try to put a shot into the M103. It actually doesn't hit his hatch. And back. Chain is back up as it tracks. And put a shot into his turret. We take another shot. This is not a good spot to stick around. There we go. And I think VenomGhost here finally decided the same thing. Like, I don't want to get shot anymore. Bounce a shot from the M103. Go into his front plate there. And in the meantime, the object just pretty much one-shotted. Yeah, we take another shot to the face. This is not good. Go into his hatch. Yeah, and as I say that TJCAT is not very happy, well, that is pretty much what my weekend so far in tanks has been about. Just earlier I played a game in my 110. For those of you who don't know, 110 is the Chinese tier 8 heavy tank, T44. Nice shot into him, lights him on fire. Premium fire extinguisher on the T44 kicks in, so we only get one tick of fire damage. That kinda sucks. Well, either he's running a premium fire extinguisher or war pack. I'm hoping for his sake it's the premium fire extinguisher that I can speak to. Put a shot into the ass of the T125, finish him off. Things are looking a little bit less bleak. Not that much though. But yeah, I had a game in my 110, and some of you might know, some of you don't. I don't know. I think I've mentioned this before. I've played 11 games in the tank without a single win. Yeah, I've lost every single game I've played in the thing. And most of those games have been non-damage games, as in I haven't done anything, just died. I didn't survive a single game either. It was just that friggin' bad. So I had a game in it today, trying to break my chain. Well, I did get a win, but not a single point of damage done. 5 shots fired, 3 hits, no pens, no damage, and the other two just went nowhere. So I had a point blank shot into the side of a, I think, T54. It just went into the ground. Okay. Shot into the lower plate of a Panther 2, I think it was, or a E50. I don't know, something like that. Shot goes wide, goes into his track, and just that kind of crap, and then the rest I just couldn't keep up with anybody to see any kills or any damage. So those have been my games in that tank, and that's pretty much been descriptive for my weekend. I just played a game in my oh, what was it, Chaffee, right? So I already have issues with nobody going north, right? It's just me and one other tank. I'm a light tank, you know. I go scout, fine. Was it my Chaffee? I think it was my Chaffee. Either that or it might have been my leopard. Not leopard. Whatever. I don't know. It was a scout tank. Doesn't matter. So I head up north. We see VenomGhost here setting up for side scraping. In the meantime, it's just him and an E100. It finishes off the biggest threat there, the Waffenträger Alpha E100. Anyways, artillery misses. Yay! Anyways, so I set up in a bush. I get spotted. I get shot. I get tracked, and I get engine damaged. Yeah, GG. That was my game. It was over. No damage done. That was it. That's been my games. I've been getting nothing but horrific. I want to bash my head in against a wall kind of games. It's been so incredibly bad this weekend. Like, I don't even want to play at this point. I am done for now. Like, it's been so incredibly bad for me. So in the meantime, it is 3 against 2. We have an E100 and an LTTB just driving into their base. Okay, what is he hoping to achieve here? I mean, he should be spawning for his 2 remaining artillery. He shouldn't be making himself known by driving into the cap circle. What does he hope to achieve by doing this? Other than getting shot in the face by E100. Yep. And followed by VenomGhost here shooting him in the face. What was he thinking? Aye. Anywho, yeah, so that's been my tanks this weekend. Playing just ugh. No, like the 110 is a god-awfully bad stock tank. Like one of the worst stock tanks I have ever played. There's a couple that are worse, but not many. The 122mm quote-unquote upgraded gun you get on it at tier 8 is absolutely worthless. Like, medium tanks shot in the side will still bounce those stupid shells. It is so worthless. 0.46 accuracy. Or inaccuracy is a better word for it. And, oh, we spot the artillery. Not sure if we got spotted. No artillery shells coming into our face, so I don't think we actually got spotted, but it does give us a huge advantage. E100 can now prepare for the artillery coming to his side there. He now knows exactly where he's coming from, so that's definitely good. So we're still missing the other artillery, which is an object 261. So in the meantime, I'm gonna talk about my game some more. So yeah, 0.46 inaccuracy, and that's a rock. That's a rock. That I told you that was a rock. Aye. Sorry, couldn't resist. Where was I? Right. And the aim time is like 3.4 seconds. So you have to sit out in the open, getting shot to hell before you can even put in one return shot. That's so inaccurate, it's probably gonna sail off into their tracks. The thing is absolutely unworkable, and I have to spend 90k free experience to actually get the final gun on that thing, to actually have somewhat of a decent chance in that tank. I know it's a decent tank, don't get me wrong. I've seen it, I've heard it, you know, I've seen it in battle, I've seen replays of it. It's not a terrible tank. Oh, can we actually... Oh, that's a very dodgy shot. Nope, goes into the ground. Oh, crap, and I think he spotted us. Yeah, he spotted us, he's moving. Dang it. Okay, well, right here is... somewhat of a mistake, I think. He is now going over to the back road. over here. Let's actually speed it up a bit. And was that wise? I mean, thinking if you switch over, like, let's say you are the artillery sitting there, what would you expect this tank that's coming after you to do? Yeah, I think you can imagine what's going to happen next. I don't really want to spoil, but I'm just trying to come up with, you know, the theory about what's gonna happen. And it is just sad. I mean, ooh, the artillery turns around and pretty much just snapshots him and hits him. Artillery was looking in the other direction. He was looking at the for him the enemy base, and yeah, that sucked. After doing all that, after carrying that much and bringing this game back to actually being able to win this game, and then snapshotted by artillery. Yeah, that was pretty much bullshit. So, yeah, I don't know what it is with this weekend and all the tanks guys, but I am not enjoying the game right now. My god, and that's been all my games. I know I'm complaining a lot here, but yeah, I just get so fed up with playing game after game after game and just getting annihilated. Like, the entire weekend, I've only played, like, I don't know, maybe 15 games. And with the triple experience that's going on right now, the highest experience I got was 1600 for a triple. That's pretty damn bad. And I'm playing tier 8s. It's not like I'm playing tier 1s where 1600 experience would be amazing. No, this is tier 8 we're talking about. Mostly tier 8. So, let's actually speed this up a bit. Not much going on. Oh, there's the artillery. Finally spot him. Question is, did he spot us? Yep, he did. And he shoots the corpse. It could have been over right there, right then. But nope. He missed. He missed. Can we finish him off? Come on. Aim, aim, aim. Woohoo! Got it, got it. So, it's 1 against 1. Both of them have 3 kills. This is going to be a interesting game, to say the least. Oh, crap. So, let me know in the comments down below, guys. Any of you playing on the North American Eastern server having the same issues? Actually, East or West, doesn't matter, all of them. I've been playing on West because I actually had less lag on the West server than on the East, even though I'm way closer to the East server. Because that makes sense, right? Hope. So E100 is now just doing base defense, which at this point I would say is the right thing to do. Oh crap. And he misses! Miss, miss, miss. Now we just need to go in and then get him. So, right now, what would you do? Where would you go? Or where would you think the artillery went? Well, I personally would think he will be coming around the left-hand side. It looked like it when he was going out of view. So this is exactly the same thing that just happened to VenomGhost earlier. You can just figure out what people are going to do. They're being predictable. And ta-da! Boom. Headshot. Win! Let's take a look at the stats. And here we are with the stats. This is actually a Mastery Badge Ace Tanker game. We got a Fire for Effect, Duelist, Bruiser, and a Top Gun. Damaged quite a bit of people. Spotted 2 of them. Oh, both the artillery. No surprise there. Spotted a T-44. At least got spotting damage on him. But it looks at 1 shot. Top experience by quite a bit. About, not quite 400 more than the next person, but about 350 more experience than the next person. Yeah. E100, of course, bringing this game home, winning it with 6k damage done. He had a very nice game as well. See, fired 11, hit 11, pen 10. Not bad at all. 4.1k damage absorbed by armor or blocked by armor, whatever you want to call it. Nice. Let's take a look at the detailed report here. Fired 14, hit 13, pen 12, 4.2k damage done. Took 9 hits to the face, 4 of them penetrated, 5 did not. And this thing is pretty tough, I have to say. It really is tough. 1500 damage blocked by armor. And he could have saved himself from getting shot a couple of times, where he just, against the M103, he was just sitting there on top of the hill. He could have moved around a bit, or, just not sit there having the M103 shoot him in a track wheel. He could have gone to the flat bit a bit more, and thus hiding his lower plates and track wheel a little bit more. There were a couple of things he could have done a little bit differently, but still, the result was pretty good, don't get me wrong. Spotted 2, damaged 7, destroyed 6, 384 spawning damage, I think that was on the T44. Got 1 base defense point, woohoo! Without a premium account, would have made a little bit of money there, 7.6k, and 2600, almost 2700 experience, but he had a premium account running, so 4k experience. Well done and well played. That was a very nice game. And thank you, VenomGhost, for sending it in. I can't talk today, guys. Wow, I need coffee. Ugh. And TJ, sorry, I think this happens a lot, right? Whenever I show a replay from VenomGhost, TJ usually dies like in the first 5 minutes or first 2 minutes or so. And I think the other way around as well. It's always one of them doesn't do well and the other one does. Or is it always TJ that dies? I don't know. I'm sure we'll hear about it in the comments. Probably comment something to the extent of, not again. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you have your own replays to send in, by all means send them in. I love showing off replays, especially of people that I haven't shown before or not very much, or tanks I haven't shown off a lot or at all. So if you haven't been featured on this channel and you would like to be, well, send in your awesome replays and we'll have a look-see and see what we can do. No guarantees as always, but yeah, you never know. So yeah, that was it. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.